What's going on, Flip Life family? Today's Friday. I went to some yard sales, an estate sale, and a barn sale today. So just to get right into it, I want to show you what I found. These are old structure, or I guess you'd say vintage structure jeans, jean shorts. They've got like this, I guess you can see it, this stripe design. Since 90s are still kind of going on as a fashion trend. I saw a comp for 30 for these, maybe back in August or June. It's been a while, but I figured maybe put them up there for 20 bucks. I paid maybe 4, make a little bit more, maybe list it higher, accept the best offer. Kind of just a shot in the dark. I found these vintage, I hate saying vintage, but that's the word we're calling them. Orange tab, Levi jorts. If you're looking for older jeans, look for silver tab, in this case like the orange tag. Those kinds of things are trending these days. I got these for 4 bucks. I think I might ask 25 plus shipping, take a best offer, something like that. I found this small animal trap I paid 10 for. They usually go for 30 or 40. I'll list it locally. Don't worry, it's non-lethal. We're not hurting anything around here like that. Picked this up at a churchyard sale this morning. It's a Trendmasters jack-o'-lantern, like a foam mold kind of a thing. If you ever see Trendmasters, always check those comps out. I paid $3 for this. I think it goes for about 25, and since it's Halloween, the price will stay up a little bit, but not a bad deal there. Also found these vintage Halloween placemats. They reminded me of like that old treat bag design I used to always see. I think there are 6 of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 7. I was thinking maybe 10 plus shipping or 15 shipped. Somebody should want these. They're nostalgic. But these 2 Cobra walkie-talkies got a base and a charging stand. I figured I'd just show you these 2. No sense in dropping everything in the driveway. I paid $1 for these, and I think they go for about 25. I picked up this True View viewfinder. I'm not really sure about this brand. I've never seen them before, but it's kind of like the red one us as kids used to have that you pull down and see the disc of the picture thing go around. In it right now, I see Little Red Riding Hood, and the wolf is in the bed. The picture doesn't change, but I had seen comps on these go for maybe 8 to 15. I paid $1 for this one. Vintage, nostalgic stuff always sells. This has got to be my favorite. Still with a Toys R Us tag on it. I didn't pay 10 bucks. But still with a Toys R Us tag is this NSYNC. It's like a crossbody lunchbox purse thing. But it's interesting because it says Backstreet Boys on it, and I had no idea that Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were like in the same company. I always thought it was like battling boy bands, but I didn't know they were owned by the same company. But I think comps for this were about $25. I ended up paying, I think, $5 for it. I found 16 packs of these electrodes for a TENS unit. If you've never used a TENS unit, it's the thing you put on your muscles and it makes them flex. And it's supposed to work out tension and stuff like that. But you have to replace these things. That's why I picked them up. People are always gonna need to buy them. And I've got 16 for somebody, so let's make a deal. I think I paid $3 or $5 for the whole stack. I'll either sell them all as a bundle or break them up in maybe packs of 5 or so. But once these get old, they tend to kind of hurt you a little bit. So I've used them on myself, but it's a pretty good find here for $3 or $5, whatever I paid. I found this Radica poker game. Look for the name Radica on the back of some of these little handheld games. I always see these at estate sales for like $1. People don't value them, but they're an easy $10 to $15 depending on the game. Also, always check the battery bay for corrosion. It's always cleanable. I haven't found any corrosion I couldn't clean, but it's much easier when it's clean on its own. I found this stack of comics. It's about 30 books or so. I got them for $1 each. And the guy who sold them to me, this is strange, he's a collector, but he kind of only values the older stuff. Now, a newer comic book doesn't mean it's worthless, and it doesn't mean it's worth a whole lot either. Sometimes someone says comics, they don't know what they've got. They'll price them really high because they're not sure. They don't want to miss selling something valuable, so they don't research it, and they just make it expensive, and then they don't sell it. This guy gave away a lot of they're not expensive books, but books that will gain value over time. There's several keys in here that are $10, $15, and this one book that he had multiple of, as you can see there's many copies of that, is at least a $15 book. So came out pretty good with that. And he's got in his barn at least 9 more long boxes of comics. I got his number. I'm gonna go visit one day and see if I can pull out more, because the stuff that was in those boxes, like I got right here, $1 a book, there's gonna be some gold in there, I guarantee. Now my last stop of the day was a Goodwill. It's been quite some time since I've been to one of those, and I didn't find much other than t-shirts, and my battery ran out as soon as I walked in there, so you're not really missing much anyway, but here's everything I got from Goodwill. So that's what I found today on my yard sale hunt on a Friday. I'm glad I didn't find too much, because tomorrow is Saturday, and that's when the bulk of this yard sale goodness happens. So thanks for stopping by. If you guys found some value in this, give me a like, a subscribe, a share, leave a comment, let me know if you came by. And as always, you guys have a great flippin' day.